Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are across the world, YouTube. This is Nasforatu, and today we're bringing you the second episode of Nasforatu's Notes. Well, guys, as always, the first thing we want to do is say thank you. Thank you for making the first episode such a success. You guys jumped on board, made it awesome, guys, really responded to it, gave me some really great feedback on it, told me you enjoyed it, what you liked about it, and what you didn't, what I could change, and honestly, the feedback was amazing, guys. Got over 50 hits on it in the first week, and 10 likes. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you jumping on board and giving me so much support, because it makes getting the second video out so much easier. I apologize for being a little bit late on this one, but you know what? We're going to jump right into it and get started with the first question. The first question comes from Cobra IS, and he says, what is the first game that made you think you would want to do this forever? It's a great question, Cobra. The first game that really made me think I wanted to do competitive gaming forever was definitely Quake 3 Arena. Quake 3 Arena for the PC made me think, oh man, this is just amazing. I really enjoy playing against other people. The adrenaline rush that you get, and everything that came along with it was just amazing. I absolutely loved Quake 3 Arena, and it really gave me that first taste of getting up close and personal in somebody else's face and going head to head against other people with, you know, different skill sets, and having to be able to make adjustments on the fly in just a matter of mere milliseconds. Not seconds, milliseconds. It was so fast paced and was such an amazing experience. I loved it. But the first game that really made me think, hey, I want to game forever, was probably Ultima Online. That experience will never be recreated, and I don't think, you know, that there will ever be another game that I enjoyed as much as Ultima Online. It was just a different experience and a different way of gaming back then. But that was a great question. And the second question comes from Bald Bunny. Where did you get your leadership skill set? That's a great question as well. And, you know, honestly, that could be attributed to several different things. I was a Boy Scout when I was younger. I had several really great mentors growing up. It was just really a great experience for me as I was growing up, surrounded by great men that really wanted to instruct me on how to be a leader versus a follower. Now, I won't always say that I lead, because I don't always lead. There's times where I definitely am the follower, and I need to learn before I can lead. So I've always believed that if you want to be a great leader, you have to definitely become a great follower first. So if you ask me where my skill set came from so far as being a leader, I would definitely say the Boy Scouts and the mentors that I was around at a very early age in life. It definitely changed me as to who I am today, but definitely changed who I was going to become as a person over time. Great question, Bunny. Thank you very much. And then we go with Killfeed. Killfeed's got the next question, and he says, what made you get into Call of Duty competitive? That's a great question, Killfeed. And, you know, honestly, we started Untouchable Gaming actually under the name Clan Failure back during the very beginnings of Modern Warfare 3. And it was created by a group of friends, all from the state of Alabama, and me and my brother. And we definitely, at that time, didn't anticipate going, you know, competitive with it. We were definitely just forming up as a clan to have fun and to play together and to do those type things together. But as time progressed, several of the guys definitely decided that they wanted to do competitive style gaming. Me being one of them. Now, my brother, not so much. My brother had his own ideas, and he didn't want to get involved with the competitive side of things, and he's not really into that. And some of those people are still with us today through the name change to Untouchable Gaming, and some of them are not. Reborn Graphics was actually one of the founding members of Untouchable Gaming. He was there for the very beginning. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely where it got started. I guess you'd say the competitive side. What made me get into the competitive side? There were several people that I was surrounded by that wanted to get into it, and I had that love for competitive already. So I would say that it really wasn't necessarily a hard push to get me to want to do it, but that was who was there with me to help me want to do it. So great question, Killfeed. And the next question comes from Midas94. And he says, do you play with a SCUF controller? Yeah, I do play with a SCUF controller, and I tell you, it's one of the better investments I ever made for competitive gaming. Honestly, I don't know how many people couldn't play without one, because so many people do play with them today, and it really put a different tempo to my gameplay. I was able to make shots that I previously couldn't. The scuff jump is real, and I know some people can make that jump with a regular controller, but it makes it so much easier to respond so much faster, in my personal opinion, using the scuff controller than it is to, you know, respond without the scuff controller. It definitely changed my gameplay for the better, and I've become a far better competitive player over time with the scuff controller, so I would definitely recommend it. Great question, Midas. That's going to wrap it up for the questions today, guys. I appreciate everybody that sent one in. Remember, if you've got a question, you can definitely send it to any of the links that we're going to put up on here for you. I would love to answer your questions. Make sure to send it in, guys. You know, we would love to hear from you. Remember, feedback is always key to what we do, and I want to hear from everyone. One big thing we want to do before we go is say quick shout out to GamerPeer. GamerPeer.com is an amazing website, guys, and you really need to utilize it to try to find new players to play with. If you're looking for a competitive team, go check them out. GamerPeer.com, guys. Amazing website, and it's really something that can help this community. We need to jump on board and really support them, because if we don't, we're going to lose the ability to utilize their service, and it is such a great service, guys. How many times have we all been looking for people to play with? I know that we could utilize it, for the future and make this a better community for everyone. Well, that's it for this time, guys. I really appreciate you coming out and watching the video. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub, but most of all, leave your feedback, because we want to hear from you. Have a great one, guys. This is Nasforatu. Take care, and we'll see you next time.